Yo, 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 what it is? Hold on, y'all. I gotta turn this fucking TV. I gotta turn this damn TV off. Yeah, the TV mad out here all yesterday. Yo, 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 what it is, people? We back. Another day on Keep It G News. And we got a real topic to discuss, man. I think it's a conspiracy going on right now, y'all. I think it's a conspiracy going on with GoFundMe, and we gotta get to the bottom of it. GoFundMe playing games. Come on, YouTube, send out my alerts, man. Stop playing. GoFundMe playing games. People can check this on a replay. What it is, man? They must send out the alerts late. So, people not familiar. A video went viral. Probably like, how long that video was? Probably like 2 months ago. What it is? Yeah. Never late, what it do? So in the video, all right, they send out their alerts now. He's coming in late. So look, the video was a woman out DC, right? Helped the homeless guy. Set up a GoFundMe, raised up $400,000 for the homeless guy. Did a video afterwards talking about how she was gonna give him all the money. He like, man, I'm gonna split it with you. She like, nah, I'm gonna give you all the money. I don't want no money from you. I ain't need to do it for that. She like, man, you got more money than me now. So he been having troubles with getting his money. So the Gates did a video talking to the lady, and they gotta get attorneys involved. But my thing is, I don't understand why is they holding up this man money. So I ain't watched the video yet. I turned it off. I wanted to watch it with y'all for real. But I also found another video from the news. You know, the news even did they did like a little investigation and found somebody that this guy posed allegedly assaulted. And the title of the video is Homeless man who gained $400,000 from GoFundMe has a violent history. So I go, what the fuck do that guy do with anything? I ain't watched that yet either. So we gonna watch it together, y'all. Cause something ain't right. And you got all these speakers in the community. Nobody saying nothing as usual. You know, everybody always mute when it's really time to talk. So we gonna talk about it. You did? Hold up. I ain't see no my song reaction. You know. I don't know where these guys at, yo, when they really matter. Man, sleep, yo. Everybody hit that like button so we can get some people in here, yo. It's 10 people here, 0 likes. Like button is how we get more people. We get 10 likes, we probably get 20 people in here in no time. All right, so look, y'all, this is what we ready to do. So, we're going to go to Instagram first. And I'm going to show y'all what TRL did, or TR, whatever. I'm going to show y'all what they did on it. That's a shame, yo. You can't even get black people to hit the like button, yo. Like, I don't understand us with that, yo. That shit is, like, amazing. You feel me? But it is what it is. We rocking out anyway. Niggas can catch it on the replay. You know what I mean? Alright, so look, let me find this. Let me show y'all this shit, y'all. It's just crazy, yo. They always find a way to F niggas over, yo. They find a way, yo. They make new ways. You know what I mean? Alright, here go the video right here. I'm ready to flip the screen over. Yeah, I don't know. We ready to find out. We ready to find out how they pulled it off. Ready to find out right now. Alright.
35 million people watched it unfold.
Huh? T.
This fashion student was vlogging in D.C., minding her business, when a homeless man asked her for some hot tea.
Say hi to my TikTok.
She went above and beyond, got him food, booked him a hotel, even picked up the cancer medication that he couldn't afford. Now she's only talking to the Shade Room about what's been happening.
So I spent like almost $3,000 that same day on my credit card.
And after raising over $400,000 on GoFundMe to
400K.
help him, there's nothing to show for it.
Something is off about here.
We went straight to GoFundMe for answers. Where is the money? And why attorneys are now getting involved.
Well, I certainly think it's racially motivated.
I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. Sinai Graydon says that giving back is in her DNA. And on January 31st,
we still only got one like.
People saw her in action on TikTok as she documented her day with the homeless man that she randomly decided to help in Washington, D.C. She eventually nicknamed him Unc. His real name is Alonzo Douglas Hebron, but what she didn't realize is the kindness that she was exuding would shortly turn into a headache after GoFundMe put the $403,000 that was raised by the public for him, they put those funds on hold. GoFundMe says they need
put the money on hold
to release the funds, but Graydon and her attorney says more is going on behind the scenes that we all need to know about.
After an hour, we got Uncle Room.
Now this video was posted 9 hours ago. Has anybody seen anybody else talk about this? 9 hours ago. Motherfuckers had the whole day to speak on it. I just saying it just now.
Doesn't get much better.
I'm ready to go to bed.
This.
Oh, I might gotta go to YouTube.
35 million people watched it unfold.
All right, yo, we gotta go to YouTube. We gotta go to YouTube with it. Yeah, we gotta go. Young, what it is? We gotta go to YouTube with it, yo. Cause I wanna know what's going on. What the fuck that shit called? Hold up. It's called TSR. I wanna know what's going on. TSR. Here you go, right here. Only got 7,000 views. They need to hire me. Let me operate over that motherfucker. I get him some views.
It ensures you're dealing with an 35 million people watched it unfold.
10 minutes long.
T.
This fashion student was vlogging in D.C., minding her business, when a homeless man asked her for some hot tea.
Say hi to my TikTok.
She went above and beyond, got him food, booked him a hotel, even picked up the cancer medication that he couldn't afford.
Y'all remember this video?
Only talking to the Shade Room about what's been happening.
So I spent like almost $3,000 that same day on my credit card.
And after raising over $400,000 on GoFundMe to help him, nothing to show
People
for
real
it.
selective on what they speak on, yo.
We went straight to GoFundMe for answers. Where is the money? And why attorneys are now getting involved.
Well, I certainly think it's racially motivated.
I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. Sinai Graydon says that giving back is in her DNA. And on January 31st, millions of people saw her in action on TikTok.
All right, yo. So a couple. Let me say this, a couple people just came in. All right, so listen, what we ready to do, y'all. It was a viral video, went viral probably like 2 months ago now, and it was a girl out of DC, a TikToker out of DC. She don't even got a real large following, but what she did went viral, and she helped the homeless man out, set up a GoFundMe, and it raised $400,000. Now GoFundMe ain't trying to kick over the bread, so we're gonna watch this video of her explaining what been going on behind the scenes. But I also found a video from the news. The news did an article, or they did a show on it talking about this guy got a violent history. But what the fuck does that have to do with GoFundMe? So we ready to dive into this show because something ain't right. You know what I mean? Something ain't right. And we ready to figure it out. Make sure I like the video, subscribe to the channel, yo, if you ain't never seen me before.
She documented her day with a homeless man that she randomly decided to help in Washington, D.C. She eventually nicknamed him Ump. His real name is Alonzo Douglas Hebron. But
hold up, y'all. Computer dying. And for people that's new, this is not how I normally do my videos. This is how I do my lives sometimes, you know, on a late night. And I'm ready to go to bed. But this shit ain't right, y'all.
But what she didn't realize is the kindness that she was exuding would shortly turn into a headache after GoFundMe put the $403,000 that was raised by the public for him, they put those funds on hold. GoFundMe says they...
Now, before they go on, I've seen them put money on hold before. You feel me? Like when the girl got smacked with the brick, they put that money on hold because they found out she was lying. So I've seen them put money on hold before, but with this situation, everything, this shit was organic. You feel me? So why are they holding the money? And it only seemed like I'll wait before I say that. But I ain't seen them put them on hold before, yo. But every time I see them, the people look like me.
Need more authorization to release the funds, but Graydon and her attorney says more is going on behind the scenes that we all need to know about.
After an hour, we got Uncle Room.
It doesn't get much better than seeing this. Graydon spent hours with a man she now calls Unc after he stopped her on the street and asked a simple question on a very cold day.
Huh? Tea. Some hot tea?
Yeah.
Damn. From where? I'm walking to Trader Joe's. You want to walk with me?
Trader Joe's?
Yeah.
All the way up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can stop by Starbucks or something.
A green tea turned into a room key. She booked him an overnight stay at a hotel just because.
This is your keys, Unc. I want you to enjoy yourself. Check out 11 o'clock. Here, give me some money. Okay. You got my number, right? You gonna be good? So,
I love you.
I love you too, Unc.
You didn't even flinch.
But regardless, I always want to help others because if I was them and I was in their shoes, I would want someone to help me as well.
The response was incredible, and so were the GoFundMe donations. In the days that followed, Graydon told her TikTok followers it was overwhelming.
I'm still trying to process it. Am I dreaming? Is this life right now? And one thing about life is unpredictable.
And she found that out pretty fast.
Tonight, questions are being raised about the man's alleged criminal history.
Just as the donations were
This the video I'm
mounting,
gonna watch
a
next.
report on the evening news in Washington, D.C., the Fox affiliate, WTTG-TV.
The attack was caught on camera. He's a sociopath.
According to the report, police say this was Unc, Alonzo Douglas Hebron, on June 24th, 2020, putting a scarf over a woman's head,
God damn.
punching her while she slept outside of a church in D.C. They even interviewed the alleged woman.
That's serious right
I
there.
do not understand how a human being can act like this. Kudos to the woman who did this. She
Yeah, but this is my thing. Okay, that happened. Yeah, but how they find this woman? How they find this woman? Like, yo, who investigated that? You understand what I'm saying? That makes absolutely... Yo, this is a homeless man. A real homeless man. Who investigated that to find this old video to take it to the news? and it's like... This is me speculating. GoFundMe went and found that video. Who else will find that video, y'all? Who else will say, oh shit, that's homeless, yo? Man, I remember he did this. And take it to the news. So it's looking like, just me speculating, that before they pay certain people, they try to dig deep in their past to try to find a reason not to pay them. But that's not what GoFundMe was set up to do. People go to GoFundMe for all sorts of things, yo. When people die, I just seen people go to GoFundMe just because they needed a couple dollars. You feel me? And they don't never dig that deep. But with this situation, they dug deep and found this video of this attack let's see what happened with this attack.
Well, and I do applaud her for that. I know it was a lot of work for her to do so. But portraying him as something he just simply isn't.
He homeless.
She had no idea. As Alonzo was.
How did she betray him? She betrayed the man as a homeless man. Like, yo, what the fuck, yo, no, yo, it get real in them homeless places, man. Shit happens, motherfuckers be dying in homeless shelters. Like, yo, they homeless, yo, they fighting over every penny. Like, what do you expect from homeless people? I mean, what do you expect from homeless people? Homeless people is fighting over crumbs. Half the problems in our community is right now is because people is broke and starving. I mean, motherfuckers is killing and robbing and shit because they fucking poor. What do you expect from a person that's living on the street? That's how I look at that. But let's keep going.
On a path to turn his life around. And people were on her side. On Twitter, one user wrote, quote,
how old was that?
This story is an attempt to vilify this man.
Exactly.
And another wrote, quote, what do you want to gain from this?
When everybody found out about the news, that's when I found out. So I'm just as in shock, just as blindsided as everybody else is.
And we still got 3 likes.
This is taking a whole different direction. It gave me a lot of anxiety. People were emailing me, making videos, just showing their.
You say what? I think they seen him getting the money, and she wanted to tell her story for real to see if people feel sad and possibly get money. Yeah, it's possible, but but that's what's the odds? That lady homeless, bro. How does she got the resources to go to the news and get the video? I mean, I can't go with that angle, bro. She homeless. She was homeless like he is. That's believing that a homeless woman seen that video online, got the video somehow, and took it to the news station. How else would that video get in the hands of the news? That's somebody that got some pull to do that. You can't just walk to the news and be like, yo, look, I want you to play this at 9 o'clock tonight. Like, no, that shit don't go like that, bro. That's something nefarious going on about that.
Support that, we don't care. At the end of the day, we understand that life happens. People make mistakes, things happen, but we're in the present now, and we're more concerned with helping him get him the care.
They're McCain mashups. Thoughts?
Mashtag potato, mashtag bacon, mashtag cheddar.
Mashtag dad for the win.
And Graydon has been making that known as she spent the last several days checking on him. She says that he's been looking a lot better.
Immediately, I went to go get him a phone, so I didn't lose him. Went to go get him some clothes, some, necessities that any human being that would need that he didn't have. So I spent like almost $3,000 that same day on my credit card.
But last Saturday,
look, yo, this is sad, y'all. Yo, can y'all like the video, yo, please? Like, yo, this shit don't make no sense. Then there 200 people have been in here. I got 4 likes. Is this that many people that don't fuck with me on YouTube? But like, what's really going on? This niggas hate watching. Like, I don't even know. Like, this shit starting not even make sense. I'm probably one of the only real organic motherfuckers on here that care about shit like this. Ain't nobody else talking about this. How long this video been out? 7 hours. You ain't saying not one person talk about this in 7 hours. Can't they get motherfuckers to like the video? Jesus Christ, yo, people is crazy. I'm ready to switch my content over, y'all, and start doing country content. So the white people, man, they like the video off the rip. You ain't gotta tell them nothing. Yeah, we gotta get better, y'all.
Revealed another blow. The $403,000 raised on GoFundMe was put on hold.
Like, it won't let me take any money out.
She says the goal has always been to either set up a trust for Alonzo or transfer the GoFundMe dollars into a bank account for him. She's been working with her attorney to make that happen.
And she
said,
still...
though, when she launched the campaign originally, she had to use her own information.
I put myself, do you know why? I didn't know Alonzo's last name. He don't got no ID. How am I going to put his information in and not even know it? So it was all my information. So technically, I should be responsible. Now we're focusing on the highlighted part of their terms and conditions when it says all donations contributed to your fundraiser will be used solely as described in the materials that you post or otherwise provide. If you withdraw donations believed by donors to be raised on behalf of someone other than you, all donations will be given to and are spent on behalf of the beneficiary. That has literally not happened.
We looked further into the
Look,
beneficiary rules and
the rules is it ain't plain and simple.
conditions where GoFundMe clearly lays out how to secure the transfer of funds and set up bank transfers. So what's the holdup? Graydon's attorney, Nail Benjamin, is trying to figure that out.
What they've done is they pieced together two different provisions, and the most critical provision that they focus on is the one that addresses concern of fraudulent activity or illegal activity. So they have essentially insinuated that they have concerns of fraud or illegal activity with respect to Sinai's account, with respect to Sinai's fundraiser, and with respect to the fundraising activity.
Benjamin sent us this email chain he's been having with GoFundMe.
But how can they build that? How can they build that suspicion without evidence? What evidence, what smoking gun do they have to say this was staged or? Because that's what it's they're alluding to. What smoking gun do they have to say that this was staged and we think it was fraudulent? And if they got that information, release it. This been going on for 2 months now. They haven't released it yet. Like to me, they just don't want the man to get the money. They don't want the man to get the money. And they try to use the news. They try to use the news, Fox News, to push the message for him. But he still was getting support. So now they gotta go to Plan B.
Fundme asking to be connected with their legal team. The customer experience team declined, but did vow to work with them to move the process forward, claiming that they could only release the funds to Sinai if, quote, they established contact with Alonzo, and Alonzo provides ID and permission for Sinai to withdraw funds on his behalf and declares understanding of how Sinai will use funds to benefit him and or how she will transfer money to him outside of GoFundMe. They also went on to say, quote, that our terms of service are designed to ensure that beneficiaries like Alonzo agree with how the funds raised for their benefit will be managed and dispersed.
I could find that to be not just offensive and unfounded, but certainly odd and arbitrary that they would find any basis to connect fraud or illegal activity to this very selfless act. The common denominators here are you have two African-American people that are connected to this account. Sinai is the organizer. Alonzo is the person who's going to receive the benefit of the fundraising campaign.
He beneficiary.
$500,000. And I can't identify any other basis upon which they would implement this process when their terms of service require.
That's what I'm. Oh shit! That's what I'm saying. Like, where's the evidence that say that this was fraud? Where's the evidence? If ain't no evidence, they need to let the money go and stop playing games. They need to stop playing games, man. But it's just messed up, yo. How this shit be, yo. Like, yo, they in every all they gotta do, all the lawyer need to do, he need to ask for an audit. See how often they do this. See how often they do this to people.
Named him his real name. Transfer money to him outside of
this account. Sinai is the organizer. Alonzo is the person who's going to receive the benefit of the fundraising campaign, and it's to the tune of almost $500,000. And I can't identify any other basis upon which they would implement this process when their terms of service requires and frankly mandates a different course of conduct. So I certainly think it's racially motivated.
But GoFundMe, they say otherwise. And an email.
Yeah, that's what they saying. They saying they want to make sure he get the bread, but she's saying he gonna get the bread, and she's willing to go through all the processes and steps so he can get the bread, and they still not releasing the money. That's where it get dicey. Why are you not releasing the money?
To Benjamin, they said in part, quote, that we respectfully disagree with your contention that we have deviated from our terms of service in any way, or that we have treated Sinai or Alonzo differently than we would treat any other organizer or beneficiary under similar circumstances. We too at the Shade Room got a statement from GoFundMe. It says in part, quote, that our top priority is protecting the generosity of our donors, whether it's in response to natural disasters or in cases of those experiencing challenging times. We work with organizers every day to safely deliver funds raised on their behalf to beneficiaries in accordance with our terms of service. As is our standard practice and outlined in GoFundMe terms of service, we may temporarily hold funds raised that they can be delivered.
Man, see this is the problem, Chris. Desperation don't look. It's not about desperation, yo. This is how the process works on YouTube. On YouTube, when you like the video, it brings more people in. Why are you over here watching if you're not supporting? You feel me? Go to your favorite channel, and if you want to see this content over there, go to your favorite channel and tell them to run this shit. See what they tell you. Half these niggas don't even reply to people that follow them. I reply to everybody that follows me, man. Everybody that comments gets a reply. My man, don't come over here with that dumbass shit. This how the process work on YouTube. On YouTube, you like the video. You like the video, helps you in the algorithm. If you're not supporting the channel, the fuck is you watching for? If you want to be real, it ain't about desperation. It's sad that it's y'all gonna make me going around on black people, man. Because it's our community that do this. It's our community that do this. I'm gonna get back to that.
Directly to an intended beneficiary. In those instances, donations remain safely held by our payment processor partners until the correct beneficiary is added to the fundraiser or another distribution plan is agreed upon between the organizer and beneficiary, as is the case here. Any suggestion of reasons otherwise are unfounded and false. Once a bank account is added and verified by our trust and safety team and payment processors, funds can then be transferred, end quote. As for Graydon, she says right now her focus is working with GoFundMe, trying to get an identification card for Alonzo so she can get him those funds.
So that's gonna be a hard process. So he don't have ID. He don't have ID, and they using the fact that he don't have an ID to hold up these funds. And that might be shit. He probably ain't got no ID. He probably ain't got no birth certificate. He probably ain't got no social security card. He probably ain't got shit. That's gonna take a while for them to get that money. It's gonna take a while for them to get that money. He homeless. I mean, all he got is probably what he walk around with.
Set him up for success and move on with her life. She says if anybody who donated wants a refund, they can get a refund. She says in the future, she'll likely not use GoFundMe as a crowdsourcing option. She'll use another platform. So this will never happen again. For Tia's Heart Investigates.
All right, now let me go to what the news said. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna talk about what I was ready to say. Yo, when I first started on the internet, right? I was on Facebook at first, and I was speaking politics. And one of the things that I noticed when I was speaking politics is I used to I'd go on motherfuckers' page and be like, yo, like somebody got a lot of comments on that video. I go in there, they call it spamming now, but back then it wasn't no such thing as spamming. This is like 2019, 2020. I go over there and be like, yo, watch my video. And a lot of times it was white people. You feel me? Oh, sure, yeah, man, I'll watch it. Motherfucker, watch the video, share the video. I'm talking about I'm talking about, yo, and I'm dead serious. Not one time did I ask one of them motherfuckers to watch my video and they gave me a negative response. Not one time. Soon as I start doing it with black people, this is what niggas say. Man, anybody trying to watch that shit? I'm just like, yo, damn, yo, like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I'm a real black man from the streets, like real black. You know what I mean? Talk everything about me. And I got motherfucking white people willing to watch my video, share my video. But then I go to my own people and it's, man, anybody trying to watch that shit? I was like, yo, damn, yo, we got a lot of work to do, yo. We got a lot of work to do, yo, because that shit is fucking sad. Something that don't cost money. Hitting the like button don't cost money, don't cost time, don't cost effort, and motherfuckers just won't do it. Just won't do it just cause. Like, yo, that shit is insane, yo. Like, yo, we gotta get better as people, yo. Then you got a motherfucker like Chris, if he's still here, saying, whatever the desperation looks good on no one. It ain't about desperation, yo. It's about if you're gonna be over here, support the channel. I mean, I ain't asking motherfuckers for no money. It's niggas on motherfuckers asking niggas for money. I mean, I ain't doing that. And my content good enough to is I can ask for money. Like I put time into my videos. These niggas that people be supporting, they don't put no time into their videos. Last video I just put out, that shit took me 2 days to do. 2 days. That's why I ain't putting nothing out. Whenever I don't put nothing out, y'all, that mean I'm working on something. Something ready to come out. I ain't never just sitting around.
With Fox 5.
All right, let's see what Fox 5. Let's watch this incident that happened. You know, see what's going on with that.
TikTok video of a college student in D.C. helping out a homeless man. It went viral, and a GoFundMe campaign raised more than $400,000 to help him.
But tonight, questions are being raised about the man's alleged criminal history. And Fox 5 Sierra Fox joins us live from Northwest with this exclusive report. Sierra?
The man in that viral TikTok video goes by Alonzo. Tonight, I exclusively spoke with a woman who says here in D.C. years ago when she was homeless, he beat her up, and now
years ago. Yo, so years ago, how many years ago? Hold up, yo. They found a video from years ago of him beating her up when she was home. So she's not homeless now. So what, she just kept the video after all these years? Let's find out.
sharing the harrowing details with Fox 5. The attack was caught on camera, and we want to warn you, it may be difficult to watch. This is exclusive video you will only see on Fox 5. Police say Alonzo Douglas Hebron put a scarf over the victim's head while she was sleeping outside Foundry United Methodist Church.
They must be beefing over some work.
Her face and body for several minutes. The brutal assault
That's
happened
fucked
in
up.
June 2020 on P Street in Northwest DC.
It must was her day to treat, and she ain't come through. I'm telling y'all, they go to war about that type shit, man. When them motherfuckers look out for each other. You know, because that's that life they live. They got to look out for each other. So to make, you know, because some days they going to have money and others ain't. So they look out for each other. And she must ain't come through. I mean, she been motherfucking smoking everybody else shit all week. And then come through when it was her turn.
Says, I do not understand how a human being can act like this. He's a sociopath. He does not have a sense of remorse.
The victim, who wants to remain anonymous for safety reasons, says she woke up at the hospital not remembering what exactly happened to her.
How you gonna remain anonymous and you showing your face on the motherfucking TV? Yo, people crazy, yo. Like, what the fuck is that?
She's sharing these photos of the aftermath.
If she wanted to remain anonymous, she should have blurred her face out. But she couldn't do that because she wasn't trying to remain anonymous.
Yep. The victim claims Hebron is known as a violent and dangerous person in the homeless community. That's why she says watching this viral TikTok video is triggering.
I've been struggling since then. I'm an alcoholic in recovery. Last week was my 18-month anniversary. And the last 2 days, yeah, I came close. I didn't. Because he's not worth it.
After an hour.
Yo, she really playing?
She does not fault the young lady for trying to help someone.
I was heartbroken. Heartbroken. I mean, first of all, kudos to the woman who did this. She meant well, and I do applaud her for that. I know it was a lot of work for her to do so. But portraying him as something he just simply isn't.
Records reveal back in November 2012, Hebron was sentenced to 5 years in prison.
Yo, 2012? 2012. Yo, where the fuck they get that video from, y'all? 2012. That was 12 years ago. They popped up with a video from 12 years ago. Ain't no way she had that video. Ain't no way in hell she had that video.
Stabbing a man in the neck with a screwdriver during a fight on Queen.
Yeah, I know. Don't get it. I'm waiting. I'm still gonna do that video. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for him to, you know what I mean? Shorty ain't gonna be around too much longer. Then that's when I'm gonna do a video on him. And I know it's sad to say, yo, but the way he moving, the way he living, faking this and the dead, and the most hated, and you know, this mantra he trying to go by, YBC dude, Shorty he ain't gonna be around too much longer. Then that's when I'm gonna do a video on him. You know. But I've been building my case. I got a lot of coverage on him to put my video together real nice when the time comes.
DC. The suspect's past also includes other assaults and robberies. According to DC courts, Hebron was released to a halfway house last year in June 2023. He escaped and then was returned by the U.S. Marshal Service. It's not clear when he was released.
Why is he on the street? How many people does he have to hurt before? I'm sorry, it's locked up for good. He will not stop. I don't know what they're waiting for.
I ain't
Now,
gonna lie.
the victim you just heard from wants to make it clear it's not about the more than $400,000 that was raised for Alonzo. She's sharing her story because she does not want anyone else to get hurt.
What? Yo, the news be tripping me out sometimes, yo. That's why they be mad at independent news, like people on YouTube, yo, because what she just said made absolutely no sense. She did a whole video about her experience with this guy. Then at the end of the video, the news lady said she wanted to make it clear that it's not about the money. She just don't want nobody else to get hurt. But if he a danger in a homeless community, the homeless, they all know him. I mean, people know exactly who he is. Now the world know who he is because he was just on this TikTok thing. Like, yo, that shit made absolutely no sense. But I want to know how the fuck they found that video from fucking 12 years ago and put it up in just the nick of time before they get their payment. But it's just crazy that we always gotta go through the extra hurdles to get the bare minimum. You know what I mean? To get what we deserve or to get what we supposed to get, we always gotta go the extra hurdle. Like, yo, pay that man his money, man. But they're gonna make it real hard for him, especially since he ain't got no identification. He gonna have to get all that shit. That shit gonna take months. They might not get that money this summertime if they get it. By the time summertime come, they might think of another reason to hold it up. Like, that's the type of games that they play. Oh, no, I ain't forget. I definitely ain't forget. Somebody else just asked me about that the other day. Like, yo, it might have been you. Was that you that asked me that on Instagram? I think that's what I told you. Nah, I ain't forget about that video. I can't wait to do that video on him, for real. I was doing it, and I forgot what happened. Like, I was putting one together, but something else came up, and I just, like, you know what? I'm a hold off on him because his story not finished writing. Like, he can't even rap. Like, the nigga is garbage. For him to say he the highest rapper in Philly, like, yo, Philly really endorsing that? Like, what the fuck happened to Leaf Ford? He locked up. Like, I thought, yo, Philly rappers always mimic, like, New York. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know when Philly got, like, this nigga sound like a cat. He sound like Blueface. He rapping off beating. Like, his flow is horrible. I can't believe he even getting anything. So he really got to do them gimmicks and shit like that to make a name for himself. I actually just posted Joe the other day on my Instagram. In fact, look, so you don't think I'm bullshitting. I'm definitely building my case on him. These are my saved videos. Definitely building the case on him. Where is that shit? It's how I decide if I'm, so I don't forget.
Everybody in the city went to Powerhouse except for YBC. They had Meatball on stage. The fuck? Come on, bro. I'm YBC dude, bro. I didn't go to Powerhouse, bro. Come on, man. We blackball. Y'all know that.
They say he hang around a whole bunch of young niggas. Let me tell you about something. Older people that hang with young niggas. When you got an older street guy that hang with a whole bunch of young niggas, The only reason they doing that is because his niggas his age don't want to hang with him. You know, which means he still on bullshit. But the niggas that he grew up with, they done outgrown that. You know what I mean? They ain't got time for it. They done went to jail, went to prison. They ain't really going that route no more. So he's still young-minded. He's still stuck in the past. So what he got to do is, to keep his fire going, he got to go to the youth. I mean, yo, they're the worst type of people to me, yo. Because instead of, you know what the streets do. I mean, you know the consequences. You know how fucked up it is out here. So instead of you passing it down to the youth, no, hell no. You gonna make them little niggas commit crimes for you. Like, yo, that shit is I don't respect no man that do that, yo. I mean, now if you still young yourself, I get it. Yo, but when you damn near 30, you feel me? You down there 30 and you hang around with 21-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds, yo, you crashing them out, yo. And the only reason you crashing them out because the niggas that's your age not fucking with you because you on bullshit. You know what I mean? I do not respect those guys at all. I think they the worst people in the community. Some of them. They some of the worst people in the community, yo. And for what I know about YBC dude, like, I don't know his age, but I know from watching the shit I watching that he ain't around young niggas. And they out that bitch wilding. And he probably saluting it. But what he really need to be is teaching them little boys, like, yo, you going the wrong way. Yo, this shit can happen. You can get killed out here. This shit ain't worth it. Because it really ain't. Really ain't worth it, yo. All streets do is stress you out, y'all.
Ain't nothing too much to say.
So you don't get no radio play?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He don't deserve
I'm the
none.
hottest in the city. If I'm not top 5.
Music trash.
Views speak. I don't gotta hear no opinions, none of that. Views matter. Niggas been having a YouTube channel since 2016. I got 20 million. Started in 2022. No bullshit. Apple Music, 20. What you want me to show y'all? I pull this shit up. Shit ain't no fake. Shit ain't no fraud, no fabrication, bro. This shit is real life.
I got a hard time believing he is gangsta as he say he is.
No, bro. We started Under Armour. They shaking their hips in it.
And that's a goddamn lie.
Shout out 5 and Curry for that shit, for sure.
Yeah. 5 and Curry. Yeah, 5 and Curry started that shit. The shades and the glasses. No bullshit. Man,
listen to him.
With the glasses. You dicky. Yeah.
Listen to the shit he bragging about.
That's YBC shit. When niggas ever become bull with the glasses and all that? You stole that from my man.
What?
Niggas ain't never, bro. We started all the trends, bro. Niggas wasn't name dropping in those songs, bro. We the first niggas that start name dropping. Everybody was smoking him, and him, or shh, out the pan, or shh. I said we smoking Bud, Fro, Sydney, this, that. Now,
like, yo, like this nigga sitting there bragging about mentioning dead people in his songs. Like, yo, these young boys is crazy. Niggas wasn't mentioning dead people in songs in Philly till he started it. And then he just go on and continue to disrespect these boys by mentioning their name in the interview. Fro, Sydney, rest in peace to all them boys, man. You feel me? But he ain't gonna last long. I promise you he will not last long. And this is not me wishing death on him. This is me been around for a long time. And I've seen him a million times over. Them niggas do not last long. And I'm gonna tell you another thing that they do. He talking the way he talking, but he ain't even really outside for real. You know, somebody else gonna face the backlash for his words. You know, somebody else gonna end up getting their ass knocked off of his words because he ain't outside. Ain't no way he outside moving the way he moving, saying the things he's saying. Like, yo, I don't give a fuck how big and bad you think you is, yo. It's always somebody badder, yo, and it's always gonna be somebody that will test them waters. It only take one person, y'all. I've been saying this shit for years. It take one person. I mean, if you're a nigga that everybody's scared of, and been getting you by, it take one person to say, I don't give a fuck how niggas look at him. Same way as if you're a nigga everybody love, it takes one person to say, yo, fuck that. I don't like him. And they'll be the person that end your life, yo. You feel me? So he moving off this mantra like they the toughest in Philly. Niggas don't play with them. But it only take one person to say fuck you and them. And that's how that shit normally go, yo. That's how it normally go.
You know, everybody in the city.
Nigga bragging.
Bro, so none of that shit. I don't condone that.
How do you do the song?
Oh yeah, me and him did a song, bro. Me and him did the song first, bro. Me and him did a song first with each other. Then he took the rest of the song and put bucks on the end.
I swear to God, I've never seen this. What? You combined it? It's on YouTube.
Bro, me and him made a song together, bro. It was just me and Skrilla on the song, bro. The next time I heard it, when I heard the song, when it was done, it was just me and Skrilla. Next time I heard it, it was me, Skrilla, and Bucks on it.
How you feel about that, though?
But I ain't gonna lie, though. Skrilla asked me did I want to do that shit. I told him, no. He was trying to get me to shoot a video to that joint and all. I'm like, bro, no, bro. Like, what?
He trying to kumbaya, bro. Bring it right.
And I don't even like the podcasters that interview these niggas. Like, it's a podcast in New York. Lord nigga asked everybody he interviewed. He asked them, yo, what's your favorite app to smoke? That's what he asked them niggas. Now, one little kid, I say to him, he's like, yo, I don't do that, yo. Like, yeah, man. Like, only reason I be dissing, because them niggas be dissing, yo, but I don't really fuck with that shit for real. He ain't answer the question. But the average little nigga, go up there and answer the question. And it's like, yo, this is content now. I should be fucking my head up, yo. Like, we need to start banning them niggas. Banning them niggas that's talking that shit and banning them niggas that's interviewing them. That shit goofy. Got niggas think that it's cool to diss the dead, and man, that shit, I can't believe this with how he is right now.
Bro, that shit not cool, bro. Cause already getting, like, niggas already letting him get a pass for doing that shit. So once you start taking shit too far, yeah, you can't. Like, feel me, bro?
Bro, so none of that shit. I don't condone that.
How do you do the song?
Oh yeah, me and him did the song, bro. Me and him did the song
with the women and shit. How you deal with that, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, I play with fire. X him, I be humping. No, say no. I be playing with that shit though. They know. I like them bad.
Damn, how you know who to trust or not to trust?
They ain't bad. I play with me.
See? Yeah. Talking stupid. Talking stupid. That's the way to get him right there. He didn't gave people the recipe right there. He like chasing women. Ain't that what they said about FBG Cash in Chicago? That'd be a lot of niggas downfalls. Like, you can't be this killer or this gangster that you're trying to be, but you gotta have it. You know what I mean? You gotta have it with chasing women, yo. It takes nothing to get a girl from the block that's struggling, need a couple dollars, and she already into that type shit anyway. She outside with niggas for real, but she fat as a bitch. It don't take nothing to buy her a phone, give her a couple dollars, yo, call this dude, tell him you're gonna meet him here, and wipe him down. I'm trying to tell you, yo, like, these niggas be thinking this shit is a game, man. If a motherfucker wants you bad enough, they will do that. They will do that. and sleep comfortable at night. So I don't be understanding why these little, yo, they got the game fucked up, yo. They got the game fucked up. You can't be out here being this nigga, YBC dude, that you trying to be, but got a habit with women. Got a habit with women. Yo, I remember my cousin. Her peoples got robbed. Fucking with some bitches down the block. Bitches met the bitches down the block. Bitches took them to a house at the time. They ain't know it was a vacant. Took them to the house. Did what she did. Soon as shit was ready to get, you know, they was ready to do what they was do. Niggas kicked straight in the door. Boom. One of my mans is in the bathroom. He jumps out the window. My people's in there. Yeah, man, assed out. You feel me? They put the bitch to him. Take him round. Take him out back. Try to get him to motherfucking get on his knees with his back turned. He takes off running. You feel me? They come get me later, probably next day. We ride around there. We go down that bitch. I think that shit was down like Landville some motherfucking where. We scoping the house out, kind of find out the bitch is vacant. Bitch is vacant, but it had furniture in there. Like, this is something that these women will do, yo. And this was back in the day. This might have been shit. This was before I went to prison. This might have been 20 years ago. You feel me? So I can just imagine what they doing right now to set niggas up. Like I know they didn't got advanced. And this man to get on this platform and admit he got to have it. If a person really want them, they can get them. And there's some women, especially if you got some money and they struggling or they into that anyway, it's some women that'll take that bread and walk off to the sunset. You know what I mean? They take that bread, make that phone call, and walk off to the sunset. And he'd be somewhere stretched out some motherfucking way. Niggas ain't gonna know what happened. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, this shit different. Keep G News different, yo, than a lot of these other places, man. Like, you know what I mean? Shit really ain't no game, for real.
Who your top 5 cat rap?
Top 5 cat rap. OT7 Kwani, Leaf Ward, Bucks, OT7 Kwani, Leaf Ward,
One Mirror,
Livy. I could keep going.
Chavo.
No, I'm not about to keep saying op though. I'm gonna say niggas that's really be capping, bro. Like niggas really be lying.
Look, what kind of question is that, y'all? Yo, that's what I'm saying. Yo, he asked them who's his top 5 cap rappers. He named all rappers in Philly. For one, why would you ask that question, yo? Like, we just living in a wild world, man. Wild world, y'all. Somebody need to smack this shit out them for asking them questions. But then the nigga catch them and slap the shit out one of them, they be sitting back, yo, what you, I ain't do nothing. Yo, you dead, yo, you fucking creating beefs. Oh yeah, you know the trolls come out at night, yo. Yeah, that's what they do. I said I was gonna stop going, I ain't even reading the messages. I said I was gonna stop going live this late, yo, cause that's when the trolls come out. Hell yeah, man. Yo, it's some setup artists and yo, there's some girls in Baltimore that'll put you together, boy. I'm trying to tell you. They will put you straight together. But yeah, yo. Nigga catch one of these podcasts and slap the shit out of them because he hiding. YBC do hide. You can't catch him nowhere. You feel me? But they catch one of them thinking shit sweet and slap the shit out of them. And they gonna be sitting back wondering what happened.
In they raps, bro, like no bullshit, bro. Like niggas be capping, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Kwani, Bucks, and Leaf Ward is they top 3, bro. No bullshit.
You don't think none of them got any talent though?
Why he don't like Leaf Ward?
They hide.
Oh, all right.
Alright, you get it.
Bro, I'm not.
Yeah, you know
So he ain't a hater.
Niggas hide, bro. Niggas lying though. I don't lie. Nigga.
That shit sound good.
But it's cool.
Yeah, but the thing is though, bro.
Who your top 5
The thing is, y'all, you pose a line your raps. You pose a line your raps. Yo, for the longest time, the rappers been emulating the streets. I mean, rappers was known liars. But now the streets is emulating rap. Like this shit then got switched. It got switched somehow. Now street niggas is rapping and rapping the shit that they literally are still doing and catching Ricos and going to prison and getting killed because they still in the field, but they rappers. And it's like, yo, for the longest time, yo, I was always taught, yo, you can't have one foot in and one foot out. And a lot of these rappers nowadays, and I get it, you know, some of them still in the street, some of them still stuck in their situation. And they just got names, you know, they ain't got the money yet. They just got names. So they still gotta do what they gotta do to survive. I get it. But a lot of these niggas is moving crazy. And they paying for it. They paying for it. But Shorty got a name. And if he can't turn that name into some money, he needs to stop fucking rapping and just be a full-time whatever he trying to be. But doing both ain't gonna work. It never works. It never works. Like back when I was outside, when I was young, yo, niggas told me, yo, you can't rob and get money, yo. You can't be a killer and get money, yo. If you gonna be a get money nigga, be a get money nigga, yo. You can't be a killer and a get money nigga, yo, because one gonna override the other. And that's what we saying in the rap game. That's why a lot of these niggas are getting killed and going to prison, because you can't do both. You can't be a gangster and a rapper. One is gonna override the other unless you lying, unless you bluffing. You know what I mean? And we see the ones that's still here, still rapping, they bluffing. But the ones that's literally still in the streets, they're getting killed and they're going to prison, yo, because when you're in the streets, your street shit is going to happen to you. That's just how it is. That's how it always been. Streets undefeated. You can't beat that. Yeah, but you see what happened to King Von. You see what happened to King Von. King Von, a prime example of what I'm talking about. King Von had all the tools needed to succeed. King Von could have took rap and passed dirt and went to the moon. But King Von wanted to be in the streets. He couldn't separate the streets. But with King Von, I think for the most part, I think he knew he was gonna die, yo. Cause yo, it wasn't no way, yo. Like all the shit that King Von allegedly did, I couldn't see him being blessed to the point that where he sees super success and major stardom, and then be able to fully turn his life around. I don't think that was in the cards for him. And I think he probably moved that way. He probably moved that he knew that wasn't in the cards for him, yo. Yeah, that's the shit that happened though, yo. Yeah, it was some fluke shit. You right. Definitely was some fluke shit. Yo, yeah, the trolls, y'all funny as shit. Y'all must ain't got nothing to do tomorrow. Hey, we tripped up the trolls. But yeah, though, y'all, yeah, that's what happened. That's how that shit happened to Von, yo. Prime example, though, yo. Can't be both, yo. Von should have stuck to rapping, especially once he's saying that he had a gift and he was getting better and better. Like, Shorty really was that. And he could have been one of them ones that really survived the streets, you know. Really, he could have did what he could have wrote the book that Trenches News wrote. how he survived Chicago drill. You know what I mean? Like the real way, not the Trenches News way. Like he ain't survived shit. He just a fucking snitch. A disloyal bastard. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't respect niggas that move like yo. But yeah, though, y'all, I'm ready to go to bed, y'all. It's 1 o'clock. I do this shit every night. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all ain't. Become members of the channel if y'all ain't. We still only got 9 likes. Probably 3,000 people done been in here, which is crazy. But it is what it is, man. Salute to y'all, yo. Thank y'all for rocking with me, yo. And I'm out. You heard me.